Red and orange flares in the ocean's darkness. Hot molten lava oozes and spills over the ocean's floor. Earthquakes are unleashed by the grinding of tectonic plates. Oh, Onree, Rehuvion. I promise to be more measured. Now, this gets sticky, so I shall attempt to teach you about hydrothermal vents with rhythm and song.
Yeah.
A rather rudimentary rhythm, I might add. Tectonic plates grate and shake. And guess what they make? Volcanoes. The earthquakes, tsunamis generate.
They generate.
For heaven's sake, it's a chain of volcanoes. And when I said hydrothermal vents, a hot spring is what I meant. A hot fiery spring produced by what? Underwater volcanoes. Now check my smack. There's life down there, but it's not living on plain air. It thrives on heat and chemicals, bacteria and minerals. Tube worms and microbials tussle, crabs and shrimp and deep-sea mussels.
But won't the ocean water put out the fire?
Ah, worthy question, Onree. The center of the earth is hot. It blazes. It shoots through the ocean. That's one of its phases. Plates shake. The earthquakes it makes. Volcanoes. But there's not enough water in the ocean, you see, to quench that fire ultimately.
I guess it makes sense to me.
Now, Onree,
Yeah.
what happens
Okay.
when water leaks into a crack in the floor and there is a fire underneath the floor? Would the water become cold or hot?
Hot.
May we? Now, as you so ably suggested, water wants to put out fire. But at the same time, fire wants to heat the water. And so they rouse. They're having a tussle. This smack is jacked. Sorry, Onree. Too street.
No, that's all right.
I really don't know what I'm doing here. So when such turmoil is beset upon each opposing agent, they have tension, a chemical reaction, tension reaction,
Tension reaction.
tension reaction,
Tension reaction.
tension reaction.
Yeah.
May we?
We may.
And the hot sea water becomes hydrothermal fluid.
Hydrothermal fluid.
Hot fluid makes a jet.
Hot fluid makes a jet.
It jets.
It jets.
It jets.
It jets.
Hydrothermal fluid.
Hydrothermal fluid.
Hot fluid makes a jet.
Hot fluid makes a jet.
It jets.
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 And when it jets, it makes a hydrothermal vent.
Yeah.
Hot fluid jet. Hydrothermal vent. Hot fluid jet. Hydrothermal vent.
Hot fluid jet. Hydrothermal vent.
Hot fluid jet. Hydrothermal vent.
Hot fluid jet. Hydrothermal vent.
Hot fluid jet. Hydrothermal vent.
Yeah. Volcanoes are fun.
Now fire in the sea may seem scary to thee, mon ami, but do consider. Deep sea fish actually use these hydrothermal vents to incubate their eggs. And some believe even we evolved from these sea fires. So, fire makes life. Fire makes us. Fire is our friend. Do not fear fire.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh! Yeah, get out of the street and back on the curb, Catwoman. So, did I really, just now, walk into the studio and hear you tell children they shouldn't fear fire? Woman, you got a split coconut.
All right, look, listen, y'all. One time at the Hobnail Lounge, may it rest in peace, I was all dolled up in a satin dress with a whispery cotton tulle, and I brushed up against one of their many open flames, and let me tell you, honey, screw gasoline. You want to start a blaze? Just shake a little cotton tulle over a match. I had to tear that thing off lickety split, and I was spitting like a fire goddess, and everybody thought it was part of the show. Then there I was in my skivvies cussing out the drunks. I didn't mean for it to become a burlesque, but you know, these things can't be helped. It's called a personal emergency. So y'all listen to Surrenda, honey. When you see a fire, you run. Run like hell. Or else you'll be a pile of charcoal with a few bones and teeth sticking out of the carnage.
Yeah!
Perhaps instead I should have recommended a healthy respect for fire.
Thank God I was here.